Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omotayo and I am an international student studying in Alberta, Canada. If it's your first time coming across my video, you're absolutely welcome to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here, and I hope you will join me in growing my channel. Guys, I told myself I was going to be consistently making videos at least maybe once a week, or but being a student in Canada demands a lot of time than I expected. So it is really not easy for me to say, okay, I want to be consistent in making videos, because there is so much time that my school is already taking from me. Sorry. So there are lots, that noise is it's coming from a bike. There are lots of bikers here. They use power bikes, and so you're gonna stick with me on this. Mind you, this is 8 p.m. I do not want to open my window because the sun shines directly into my room. This is 8 or 9 p.m. I don't want to check, but I think that's what the time should be, and it is very bright. So these are some of the culture shock I am still experiencing, and I'm going to do a video about that, but not today. So let's get into today's video. Like I said, I really cannot make videos every week because school is very, very demanding. It is very demanding. Canadian education system, I'm not going to say anything, but it is extremely demanding. So just heads up, if you're coming in as a student, be prepared. You go do assignments, you go tire. I can be very positive and optimistic, but believe me when I tell you something is here. Their level is here.
All is here.
In Capinto's voice. Yeah, but anyways, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? So in my last videos, I got a new subscribers, and I also got a few questions asking me, one or two things about how I managed to pack. I wrote it down. I can't remember the name of the person who left the comment, but she asked me, so I wrote it in a book so I can comprehend correctly what the person asked. And that is the major reason I'm making this video today, because I'm like, oh no, I promised someone I'm gonna do something, make a video, but I've been very tired and stressed with school. So the person said, how was I able to carry extra luggage, and how much did I pay, and what airline did I use? So I'm gonna start from the latter, which is what airline did I use. I used KLM here, Dutch airline, and this is all the things I'm going to say is my personal experience. First things first, my experience with Muritala Lagos Airport was nothing to write home about. I went through so much stress. As a matter of fact, I wasn't happy when I boarded the flight. It was when I got to Amsterdam. That was my first layover. That was when I could maybe feel a lot better. The emotions of you're leaving your family, you're leaving your country, you're starting a new journey, and you had a nightmare at the airport that is supposed to be your own country airport. So it was very overwhelming for me. But yeah, I used KLM airline, and I booked my ticket by myself. I did it via the KLM website. I was supposed to use Lufthansa, but at the time I was a bit slow with buying. Not so slow, because I still got lucky with buying the ticket, with paying for my ticket, because that was when dollar kept on rising. So let's say I was going to travel by April. I was supposed to travel by April, but because I got a more affordable payment plan for my ticket on KLM, I had to opt for KLM. So Lufthansa, KLM, they are affordable. It depends on the time you buy the ticket. So all you have to do is go to use your browser, just check for the airline, the correct one, www.klm Dutch airline. You would definitely get to see the main one that has everything, their website, you know. Yeah, so you can do it by yourself. I did mine by myself. I paid for my ticket with my Zenith debit dollar card. Yeah, I paid for it with my card. And yeah, so don't make this mistake that I made. The mistake I made was that I didn't book my extra luggage along with my ticket. If I had done that, it would have saved me the extreme amount I had to go and pay for my luggage at the airport on the day I was traveling. So you want to avoid, according to them in the airport, they said, oh, if you did not pay for your, because it's possible for you to add extra luggage with your flight, but I didn't do that because at the time I did not know how much my luggage was going to be. I knew I was going to have extra luggage, no doubt. I'm a heavy packer, like anytime. I don't even know how to pack. I usually tell my sister to help me. So I knew my luggage was going to be a lot, but I felt like, okay, if there is already a stipulated price for extra luggages on the website, it should be the same when I get to the airport on the day I was going to travel. But you know, Nigeria way now, I got to the airport and I saw something totally different. It was a shocker for me. I'm saying it again, my experience at the airport was nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. So please, if you have an idea, just create like a chart in your head and think of all the things you're going to pack with you. KLM airline, when you pay for your ticket, when you buy the ticket from them, you are allocated to 223 kg bags and 223 kg checked in luggage. That is the one that would not go with you into the plane. Then you have 12 kg carry-on luggage, which can be a backpack and a small hand luggage, a small box. So 223 kg bags, big bags, and 12 kg carry-on luggage. You want to buy a weight checker, so it comes in very handy. 1 minute while I grab that so I can show you guys what I use, and it was very helpful for me. Anyway, when you get to the airport, they have their own scale there, but you can always buy the small sized weight checker. So this is what it looks like. So this came in very handy. Like I said, you definitely reweigh your luggage, but this would help you know accurately what you are packing, and so you'll be able to know the amount of luggages you have. But if you don't have it, I don't know, it depends on what you want to do. So I've answered the question of what airline did I use. Like I said, do not make the mistake of going to the airport to pay for luggage. Immediately you're booking your ticket on the website, or if you're using an agent, or if someone is helping you book, tell them to kindly help you. There's a tab for, just like when you're booking your ticket there on the website of whatever airline you're using, there's a space where they would ask you if you want to add extra luggage. Do you have a preferred seat where you want to sit in the plane? Do you want special treatment? So it's like you are in economic class, right? But you can still spice it up to your own preference. You get it? So you can pay for a seat that you think is preferred. Maybe you want the window seat, because if you're not paying for a seat, the airline would be the one to allocate a seat for you. So if you're like, no, I must sit by the window. So you can do that. You can just customize your flight to whatever you want it to be. Now, let me say it in, I'll say it in English. I've said it in English already. I'm going to say it in Yoruba and Pidgin. Jọ̀ọ́ má try àti lọ sanwó extra luggage nínú airport Muritala yẹn. Dákun ṣe papọ̀ nígbà tó ń book ticket yẹn. Tó bá mọ̀ ṣe, béèrè lọ́wọ́ anybody tó ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀. Kó lọ sí website yẹn, kó book gbogbo ẹ̀ at once. Rọra ro pẹ̀lú orí ẹ pé wọ́n ti fún mi ní 23 kg méjì àti 12 kg tí màá gbé wọlé. Ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn. So how many extra ni mo fẹ́ kó? Ṣé o fẹ́ ní bí extra 5 àbí extra 10 àbí extra 1? Tó bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ẹyọ̀kan ni, make sure you sort it out on the website. I will tell you why. If you know say you want travel, book your ticket, book your extra luggage, book everything. Book them at once for your flight. You can, if you don't want to go through, if you're someone who wants to do things physically and everything, you can go to the airport and meet the KLM assistants. They have their cashier there that attends to every airline, you understand? So they would help you do it. But like I said, this is my own piece of advice, because when you book, now this is the reason for all of this I've been saying. If you do not book your extra luggage along with your flight ticket, when you get there, now it's like a surge. So when you get to the airport, they tell you there's a surge on the price. Oh, we're sorry. Yeah, it's true. They would validate you and tell you, yes, you're correct. This is what you saw on the, because I saw $107 for extra luggages. So in my head, I already knew I had two 23 kg bags. So I was like, okay, if I'm going to pay for 3 extras at the airport, so let's say maybe 500 to 600,000 would be what I would spend if I have three extra luggage with the 2, which is 5. So I felt like, okay, yeah, so 500 to 600,000, and that's what I thought. But when I got there, believe me, hey, I paid times 2. I paid double. And let's not talk about, because I don't want to sound like I am bashing my airport, but guys, the moment I got to Amsterdam or Calgary or Fort Mackinac, I did not experience, there was zero stress. If there is anything lower than zero stress. I mean, when I remember the occurrence, when I remember the experience, it's very traumatic. So I do not even like to, it's for the purpose of this video, that is why I'm revisiting this matter, to help 1 or 2 people, because personally I don't like talking about that experience. It was a dreadful one and I don't wish it on anybody. So please, Dakun, I beg, book your luggage. Extra anything you want to do, book it alongside when you're booking for your ticket. It will save you a lot. So they told me, oh, you can't pay the same price, because if you're paying for your extra luggage the same day as your trip, the price becomes different. I was very pressured because it was my first time traveling internationally. So I thought I had someone at the airport, but the person was not so helpful for the luggage aspect and everything. So like I said, please, someone has gone through the experience, don't go through it again. You would not like yourself at the airport. The bribes, the soliciting for money, the hike in prices over there. I wanted to buy a padlock, a small padlock that if it was outside, that padlock should not be more than 200. I bought that padlock, I think I bought 3. These people were saying 1,000 naira. The unnecessary wickedness to one another. the stressful way of attending to clients, zero ethics, zero customer care service. I can go on and on of what the experience I had. A government firm and Muritala Airport, you would be all over the place, you'll be confused, your family members will be stressed, so. And also any extra luggages that you're carrying along with you. So let's say you already have that's why I said, sorry, my book fell. That's why I said get this. So if you already have the 223 kg packed, you want to use this to weigh to see that okay, they are 23 kg. Now your extra luggages, I would advise you to also make them 23 kg each, so that when you get to the airport you don't need to start sorting out, separating. I made that mistake because I got wrong information. So you want to make all the bags, if you're carrying 4 extra luggages, you want to make sure the 4 are packed as 23 kg. Don't say, oh, because they said 23 kg for the ones that you allocated to your flight, then the other ones you pack 30 kg, 40 kg in one. No, make sure everything is 23 kg. That was why I used the bags. I used the weightless bags, the ones that are Ghana must go type. Yeah, the black one is a weightless bag, the other one is the regular Ghana must go. So the weightless bag does not have any weight. You don't need, that's my that's my decision. So I watched some videos on YouTube before traveling, and people used weightless bag, and I think it's better because why are you buying big boxes? Those ones already have weight, and it's gonna take some space that you're supposed to use to pack your things. And it's, where are you going to put them? If you're a student, you're saving money. Are you gonna you can't rent a full apartment yet, except you are an Anodogu's wife, Unyodogu. So I'm just kidding. But anyway, you want to reduce your loads when you're here, because the rooms are, you're getting a one room, except you're getting a big room, you're coming with family, so you can. But anyway, just get your weightless bag if you think that's fine. Yeah, so it was fine for me, and it did the job perfectly well. Perfectly. You saw my luggage in that video. It was a lot, and I did not have any spillage. There was no hazard on the bags, so it's good. Yeah, if I do say so myself. Then yeah, so that's it. How was I able to carry extra luggages? My things were properly packed. In the other video you saw, your best friends when you want to pack: bubble wraps, number 1. Number 2, sellotapes. Number 3, cling film. Not necessary, but if you have, it will come in handy. Cling film is that transparent. I'm gonna add a picture of it on the screen. It's that transparent packaging nylon. It's very tiny, so it would help you, but it sticks very well, so you can use it to wrap breakables, food, before adding the bubble wrap. It just gives it more friction to the well packed. Yeah. So how did I pack extra luggage? There wasn't any mago. There wasn't any creepy activities or anything. I paid for it. That's the only way I was able to carry extra luggage, and I paid through my nose, because if I had that money, I would have added it to paying for other bills, rent, tuition, or whatever. But yeah, so far so good. I have no regret, actually. I love that I brought all the things I brought, but there's also a lot of things here, a lot of free benefits, a lot of benefits that you can get when you're already here in Canada. But I'll talk about that in another video. I don't want this video to be long. So I think I've answered your questions. I was able to carry extra luggage. I paid. That's it. So I was allowed to carry 3 extra 23 kg bags, and the 2 23 kg bags that I am allocated to my flight. So that's 5 23 kg bags. 3 I paid for. 2 comes with a ticket. Then 12 kg carry-on luggage. That could be a backpack where you put your documents, something to snack on, your laptops, then your hand luggage, where maybe your laundry, your underwear, no liquids, of course. You can carry your water bottle into the flight, it's allowed, but mine, I didn't take it, but there were lots of people who took theirs. So any water bottle, you're good. There's food, water would be served on the flight. So yeah, so that's the first question. Answer that. So yeah, I think we've come to the end of today's video. So I have more videos coming in, like how to apply for schools, how to get an apartment before leaving Nigeria. I think that should be the next video I would do, now that I've done about flights, I've done about how to pack. So how to get a place by yourself before leaving the country. I think I'll do that in my next video. I think that'd be very helpful to people. Yeah, other than that, if you have any question, I touched on the 3 questions. How was I able to carry my luggage? I paid. How much did I pay? I paid extra. What airline did I use? KLM, Dutch airline. So that's about it. And guys, take away before I end this video, you have to make a decision. Are you ready for these bikers? Is your dream to immigrate and leave your country, or you really want to study? If you're someone who is not really looking to do so much schooling or education, then think about permanent residency or work, but just be prepared. The education system here, they don't play. It is their syllabus, their curriculum is very, 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 very demanding, much more demanding than Nigeria. So think about that. So yeah, and I think with that, we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you have I hope you achieve all your dreams. I hope all your plan. I hope you succeed with all your plans, and I hope you're just happy and positive. When it comes to traveling, you need a lot of positivity. You need to be very, very strong on positivity, and you need to be very optimistic. These are the things that would help you. Perseverance, tenacity. Yeah, you need all of these things to pursue your dreams in life. So I cannot tell you when I'm gonna make another video, but very soon. So any question, anything bothering you, shoot me on the comment section. I would get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, and for just being here. It's pretty cool to have 60 people or 61 riding for me right now, and I know we are still going to grow. Whenever I can, I'll post another video. Have a lovely and blessed evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. Mwah. Bye bye.